good, MB Mafia? It's your girl, Michaela. And I'm back with another banger. Okay, y'all. So, hold on. And I think I'm finna adjust y'all. Or maybe I should just adjust myself. Hold on. Hold on, everyone. One sec. I'm gonna just lift up. Yeah, that's cute. Okay. So, as y'all can tell by the title, I didn't really put it in the title too much of what I'm about to be talking about, but I'm about to be being a little nasty because y'all want to know, like, y'all always want to be in somebody's business. So I'm gonna let y'all know exactly how everything went. But before I get into this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the family if you have not already, because like MB Mafia, yeah, I would want to be part of that gang too. So y'all make sure that y'all stay tuned and like, comment, and subscribe, okay? Make sure to turn on my post notification bell so you can never miss a video. Because, yeah, my energy is just coming with it all the time. I think I might have just repeated myself. I'm not sure. I'm all over the place right now. Okay, so where should I start? Okay, I'm going to start with when I first laid my eyes on Dre, I was like, bro, who is this? Like, who is this? Why have I never seen her before? She can't be from here. Like, I want her. Like, I want her. I need her. And I gotta have her. So, okay. So, let me try to do this in the most, like, subtle, but still letting y'all know. Okay, so when I first seen her, if y'all know how we met outside at the club. And I was like, yeah, I want her to fuck my life up. Like, what's up? Like, what's with it? What's poppin'? So, as y'all know, I've never actually had, like, sexual intercourse before. You know what I'm saying? So, I was like, but I want this girl to do that to me. I want her to give me everything. So, we had a conversation. She was asking me, like, what have I done, blah, blah, blah. And obviously, like, I'm letting her know, like, I've never pushed those boundaries before. But, baby, for you, I will do anything. So, shortly after we first met, I ended up being on my period for, like, 7 days. So, we waited, like, 7 days. And, honestly, I'm really not that type of person where I'm just, like, okay, yeah, I want to have sex and one night stands and this. Like, no, I'm not really that type of person. So for me, it was crazy that I was even willing to, like, have sex with her. Like, I was, like, shocked in myself, but I was like, there's a reason behind it. Like, I don't know, like, you just have that feeling, like, if it's your first time, you obviously want it to be with the right person, blah, blah, blah. But, like, we barely knew each other. I don't know, it was just so crazy. It was so crazy. So let's get into the time that it happened, okay? So we end up chilling in the bed, whatever. We're talking, you know, getting along, whatever. And she's, like, asking me, like, are you sure, like, you want to do this? Like, are you comfortable? Are you ready? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, girl, yes, like, give it to me. Like, what's up? So, what happened? So she was, like, being all nice and stuff. Y'all, when I tell y'all, to me, that shit hurt. That shit hurt. Like, hurt. Like, I'm not even, like, kidding with y'all. We couldn't even, like, really get into it. Like, literally barely went in. Like, and I had to stop. Like, I was like, no. Like, I can't do it. I literally could not do it. It hurt so bad. And she's like, it's okay. Like, it's normal. She talked me through it all. And it was just so, like, oh, my God. She has patience with me. Like, marry me. So, whoop-de-whoop. Then comes the next time. So we're trying again, like, I'm like, okay, like, we went a little bit, let's try to keep, like, you know, warming it up. So we try again, and it still hurts, just not as bad, but it still hurts, like, to where, like, you could get a few, you know, in, but baby, after them, in, you ain't no more, you got that thing, that. So we had to stop again. Boom, did not work out. Then comes around the third time. And I was like, bro, I'm a fucking G. Like, I could do this. Like, why am I being so scary? What is the problem? So, boom. You know, we in there, we talking, we laughing, whatever. Like, we really having good conversation, genuine, you know. And she's just still asking me, like, are you, like, 100% positive? Like, I'm like, girl, you don't see me laying down and trying to take this. Like, you better, come on. Like, get with the program. Like, obviously, I'm down for the cause. Now, obviously, Dre is not new to it. She's true to it. Big Dre, never the little one. Okay? So, she knows what she's doing. Like, she knows everything that she's doing. But mind you, I'm scared. Like, regardless of anything, I'm still scared. Because, like, it's your first time. Like, you don't want, I don't know. Like, you don't want to, like, be, you don't want to be, like, mistreated or something. And then, like, you know, like, just go bad. Like, I never wanted to have, like, a one-night stand. I've never just been that type of person where, like, I just want to, you know, do the deed and then just never talk again. So, we chilling, we talking, and by this time, like, we done went on dates, we done had conversations, like, we done really, like, vibe together. So I'm like, you know what, bro, like, I'm finna take it like a G. Ain't no other way around it. Like, it is what it is. We finna do what we do, and that's on, period. So we get into doing the deed, and this time we was getting into it. But mind y'all, it still hurt very much so. Like, it still was very much so painful, but it very much so felt so good. Like, it was a pain that, like you don't want to stop. Does that make sense? Like, yeah, it was, like, hurting, but yeah, it felt good. So, I'm like, oh my God, what done happened to me? Like, what done happened to me? And mind y'all, this is my first time, so, like, I never knew, like, what it felt like, what anything was. Y'all, my camera's overheating. I never knew what none of that stuff would be. I'm gonna just hold y'all, like, right here. Oh, my phone. In front of the AC. So I never knew what any of this was gonna be like. So I'm, like, shocked that it feels good, but it hurts at the same time. And I'm like, oh my God, like, I could do this over and over and over again. And, like, over time, I started getting really wild. Like, I started, like, fiending. Like, I wanted to have sex all the time. Like what was going on with me? I'm not sure. Where did this person come from? I'm not sure. But she brought the demon out in me. Like, she brought the demon out in me. Like, literally. Like, when I look back on it, I'm like, I used to swear up and down that I would never do this. Like, I would never, ever, like, you know, like, take penetration, I guess you could say. So I was like, bro, but now I want it so bad. Like, this is so crazy to me. And, like, mind you, I'm telling my sister, because, you know, duh. So I'm telling my sister, and I'm like, oh my God. And she's like, it's about to get worse, Michaela. Like, you about to, because apparently my family is freaking. I just spilled water everywhere. Y'all see what happens to me? Like, literally, like, what be going on? I just spilled water everywhere. But, anywho, I'm gonna just continue. But, yeah, so apparently my family is, like, freaky dinks, and we always been like that, and my mama like that, and my sister like that, and my brother like that. So I guess I'm like that. But yeah, like, overall, I think, like, I picked the perfect person, because I wouldn't have wanted to, like, experience this with nobody else. Like, she's seen me so vulnerable. Does that make sense? Like, you are so vulnerable. You're letting your guard down completely to somebody, and obviously you don't want that to not work out for you. Like, you obviously want something from that person so much that you give yourself to that person. So me being so vulnerable to her, I think she really understood that, and I think she really felt my vibe and knew that I was so genuine, and she just been stuck with me. Like, she just been rocking with me. Like, I know I'm hard to deal with, and I know I'm a headache, and now that this is added on, like, y'all, I don't even want to expose myself too much, but, like, I'm, like, crazy. I'm crazy, for real. So, our first time was horrible, because our first time didn't go as planned, nor did our second time, but our third time, which actually was successful, you know, third time's a charm, which actually was successful, was actually really, like, intimate. Like, it didn't feel like we was just, you know, like it felt like so intimate, like there was so much chemistry. And I mean, like, that's all I can really say, because I don't really know too much. Like, it's not like I'm professional or I know what it's supposed to feel like or whatever. I'm just telling y'all like what I felt like, because that shit hurt and I bled. I don't know if y'all wanted to know that, but like, because it's like, I don't know, bro, that stuff hurts. Like, honestly, I would really tell y'all like wait until marriage and yada yada yada, but I didn't, so I can't be a hypocrite and be like, you know what I'm saying? But I waited a very long time. Like, I'm 20 and I just lost my V card, like legit. Because like y'all be thinking like I'm just talking like y'all know my body count, but I'm talking about like penetration wise. Like, I just lost it. Like, I just, you know. So I'm 20 and I waited this long. I think everybody could wait. Like, just like wait it out, because like you don't want to be too, especially like if you date boys, because you don't want to be too young and like experience something where you like end up pregnant or anything like that. Like, it's gonna be a hard life for you. So I do suggest waiting, and only because like young girls and stuff, like we need to realize that we have all the power. Like, we're in charge because we hold the ultimate prize in life. Like, once somebody has you, like, and they take something that away from you, like, it's kind of like they have power over you in a way. But it's like we just need to hold on to ourselves and don't like downplay yourself. Make sure you know your worth at all times. Like, know that you have something so valuable, and so if you say no, then that means no. And that's a really big thing. Like, I really think that just young women and women in general just need to prize themselves. Like, hold yourselves to a higher standard. Don't think less of yourselves. Don't, just because people are trying, like, don't feed into it. Like, obviously growing up, I've had multiple people like want to do the deed, but I'm just like, no, like, I'm not with it. So just hold yourself, wait, and yeah, it should be good. It's gonna hurt. Yeah, it's gonna hurt, girl. Girl. Sometimes I wish I could. Never mind. Let me shut up. Let me really shut up, because I was about to get into it. But anyways, that's besides the point. If y'all enjoyed this story time, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the family if you have not already. I love you guys so much, and we are literally on the road to 200K, and I literally feel so blessed and so happy. Like, it's been not even a year yet, and I'm almost at 200K. And like, I just feel like extremely excited, because I'm working on all of this like on my own. Like, I'm grinding and I'm trying to do my best. So y'all just show love, please support, share this with your friends and your family, and thank you guys for watching. I appreciate everything that y'all do for me. And it's your girl Michaela, and I'm signing out. Bye.